Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Don't think you can turn a man into a family man. Ladies, okay, I got to stick with the family man thing because, and this is a common scenario, right? Common scenario. You meet that fine dude, right? That fine, fun dude, right? He breaking your back. He got you screaming. He got you levitating and everything, speaking in tongues, communing with the great pumpkin himself. Shoot. Got you floating on cloud nine, right? And then when y'all outside the bedroom, dude, it's just fun. Y'all just have a good time, and y'all might be doing some extra stuff, sitting around, smoking that J, drinking that alcohol, laughing, good time, partying, all that stuff, right? And that's the basis of your relationship. But this is what happens with a lot of women. This is a common thing. The woman, she'll see that guy and having fun, and then she want to get married. She might even pressure him into getting married. Indeed, ladies, y'all know how some of y'all do. Y'all run that pregnancy game on them, be like, baby, I'm pregnant and stuff. Whatever you can to get them in there, right? But basically, whatever you do, whatever game you run, and ladies, I know y'all run game. Don't even try to say you don't, right? You get that guy and everything working out so far, or seemingly, right? But then you find out this a knucklehead. Right? Because he was cool when y'all just having fun and y'all having sex out in public and all of that, smoking those J's, partying, hanging out at the club to the wee hours in the morning, right? But then when it comes down to a family, that baby come, all of a sudden that dude is MIA. That dude acting silly. He can't handle it. Shoot. You find out he got about 5 other women. He might have 5 other babies too. Whatever. The thing is, and here's the biggest thing. And I have to shout out this author in this book I've talked about a lot. His name was George Saburo. And he wrote this book called Money Issues in Black Male-Female Relationships, right? And even though he was focused on the black community, I've seen the same thing in other communities too. I've seen the same thing. Where I live, there's a whole lot of white women and girls who are single mothers. So I've seen the same thing there. And one of the things George Saburo talked about in his book, he talked about how... a woman can't really tell that they expect a boyfriend to become a husband. And it don't work that way. See, the boyfriend is just there to have fun with, ladies. I know that. He's there to party with and all of that, have a companion and all of that, and be cool. But then you have situations where they could be boyfriend and girlfriend for years. Then they get married and then they getting divorced after a year, right? Because the things that make a man a good boyfriend or even a good lover don't necessarily mean he'll be a good family man, right? You can't turn it. Look, think about the thing with a family man. He got to be responsible. When y'all talk about marriage, yeah, y'all can have fun and everything, and y'all should. Y'all need date nights. Trust me, I know, right? Y'all need to have it, but when y'all married, first of all, y'all living together. All of a sudden, you got bills to pay. It's one thing you spending all that money at the club and stuff, you partying or traveling and all of that. But then, when that electric bill is due, or you might be living in a house, say you make enough money, y'all got a house or something, and then, that roof develops a leak, or there's some flood disaster, or you got cut grass and, like a lot of little stuff, maintaining stuff. Y'all got to start budgeting a little bit better. A bunch of responsible stuff come in. That man might not be able to handle it, but how could he? He didn't have those skills at first. But see what some women try to do, they try to turn that man into the family man, the responsible man. Ladies, if a man, barring like a major decision by him to change his life, if he don't have certain traits or show them by a certain time as an adult, then he ain't gonna change. Not for you, anyway. I ain't gonna say he won't change, and there are men who have done it, but they've always done it on their own accord, right? You can't do it. But see, some women do it. Some of y'all get that build a boo thing. And sometimes it's not even with the player. It ain't even with the player sometimes. Some ladies, come on now. We know some of y'all, who really want a family man and for some reason can't get it, will get that guy who's he's a bum. Dusty old dude. And I've seen this happen with women who, especially, they may have some money. Say they got some money or something, so that's not as big a deal. They'll get that dude, try to build him up, try to get him to act right, get a haircut, all of that stuff, and their project. Ladies, we know y'all got some projects, right, to make him act right according to your script and everything. But see, here's the thing, right? Okay. Say you get that guy, he either a player dude, a bum dude, used to playing around, but you get him and you do your work on him, do your manipulations, get him to act right, might even get him to go to church, get him to accept his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, or whatever religion that you are, right? You do all of that, right? And you think you did it and stuff. Be bragging to your girlfriends, yeah, I got him, girl. Yeah, we know how you do, right? I'm going to tell you what happens. If it wasn't already in him to be responsible, be a family man, only thing it's going to take for him to change back to his old self is just be exposed to it. Because you can't control him 24/7. You can try. All he need to do is be around those old friends and they be like, you say, the dude to be like, yeah, I don't drink or smoke anymore. They're like, hey, man, that's cool. We understand. Hey, man, just take a sniff of this. Or just take a puff of this, man. Just a puff, old time's sake. All of a sudden, that dude changed up. And I've known plenty of women, they thought that dude was under control, and the dude changed up on them. Thing is, you can't. Now, a lot of women say they want that family man. That's why last week, I said, you got to look for that man who already got those things, who's already responsible. You got to look for those husband traits right away, if that's what you're looking for. And ladies, and this is especially for the younger ones, you might just skip over that party guy or that project, that dusty project. You might just skip over them for that guy who's more responsible, because you got to start thinking long term. Now, this is one thing. I used to think women thought more long term. Seriously. And I even said that in my book, Nice Guys and Players. Right? And that's because I had encountered some women. But one thing I'm seeing now, that was 20 years ago. One thing I'm seeing now, I don't see it as much. Because women passing over good long-term projects, or thinking the long-term project going to be on hold, not thinking some other woman going to be a bit smart and grab them when she can get them. All right? But the thing is, you got to look for those traits early, those responsible traits early, and get it right then. And fight the urge just to sit around and party. Seriously, I mean, it's tough. I know it's tough. I know y'all want to have fun. I know y'all want that good. But here's the thing. Right? In fact, I'm going to talk about that good in the next one. Here's the thing. Once that man, I'm going to tell you what. A man, the family man, the man who got the traits to really be good, and 90% of them, they're going to show those traits as teenagers when they're young. I'm saying 9%, right? Now, you do get some knuckleheads who can change, but it takes a lot. It ain't impossible, but usually, I'm going to tell you what, the only thing that really changes a man, that can turn him from a knucklehead into a good family man, is really a sincere religious conversion on him for himself. That's the only thing I've ever seen it take. I mean, it had to be deep, but it has to still be his choice, right? Otherwise, ladies, don't think you can do anything. Don't think you can change that man into like that good family man or something. It don't happen. Don't waste your time, really. Look for the family man from the guy who can be responsible, protective, and all of that from the get-go, okay? So, anyway, that's all I have, ladies. What y'all think on it? Talk to you later. Peace.